Hey gang, Game Face here, and well, I'm standing in a train station right now, waiting for it to finish being built. Nothing seems to be happening though. I'm starting to think I'm gonna have to do it myself. But yeah, I have fixed the path issue. It may not be the best fix I could come up with, but I seem to have fixed it. Hey, One Bed Welder, welcome back to the stream. So yeah, I have paths now. Because of the nature of the whole train thing, it seems to leave a gap, so I have curbs because it thinks it's floating in the air. And there's curbs here, which really I don't want. But the path is underneath here now. If I were to, well, it comes out the door here. But you'll also notice I've had to bury part of the place. In order to get the paths to work. The other option, of course, is to make the train station so high that a 4-meter path will make a good set of stairs or steps. I was gone for so long. It was only 4 days. It was 3 days longer than I thought I'd be gone, but it was only 4 days. Why is that not the right? Why is that not the right? Come on. Be right. Why are you not right? You're not going to be right. I'm just going to delete you and move one that is right over. That is so... Okay, one cost me money. If the billboard is off. Okay. So yeah, basically using billboards, we can have walls that cost us money. 4 days is too long. Yeah, tell me about it. Hey, Mineswept. So, yeah. That's where we're at right now. Nothing's really changed. That, of course, hasn't changed. You know. Yeah, that's not gonna help me. If everything is just randomly on the world axis, that's not gonna help. So I think we're almost ready. Almost. I say that. I'm not. As you can tell, I'm kind of worried about it. Putting up to the workshop. But, you know, once we finish the inside, that's it. It's done. And there's nothing else to do. So I should just put it up in the workshop. I didn't need this piece of thing here. I didn't realize this was all covered. Well, I guess I did. That's what those boards are for. Okay, so we're going to have to do basically the same thing here. So instead of taking both of them, of course, because as we know, that ain't going to work. Okay, that's not. Oh yeah, I guess that's good enough. Okay, now all this looks sort of like it would really be, except for this edge. This edge isn't very good. Whoa. Wow. I guess this is these lights. It takes a while to get used to. When I turn them on, sometimes I start to sneeze. So after 2.5 years, I finally went and redid my channel art. Last night I sat down for a few hours and sort of tried to, I don't know, work through an idea that I had to include all some of my favorite games in like a new banner. But yeah, that's what I did last night instead of streaming. Yeah, I was sick. That's why I wasn't here for 2 days. I guess no, I couldn't have been here. Why can't I select anything? I must already have something selected. Hello? I can select that. That. But I can't select that. Why? Why are these off bounds? What's going on? I can select the window, but I can't select... Oh, I can. It just takes a lot of different clicking. What's going on? Why is this a thing that's happening? Can I select you? Yes, I can. Whatever. I'm just gonna use this. It's just giving up. Just whatever. I want to finish this. I wasn't here, so you wouldn't have been able to watch. It hasn't changed since last time. I moved away from the sci-fi area. I needed a break from it. Trying to get some new ideas, I think. And that's not gonna work. And I built that haunted house. I don't know. Did you see the haunted house? And I haven't gone back. I decided I would put some things on the workshop first. Okay, so that's done. I am good this evening. Let's see here. I want to pull this out so it's like a larger frame like looking thing. Looks like it belongs there. There we go. So I gotta move some of these. Yeah. Be sure that can go closer. And we'll just take this and stick it over there. Go. Excuse me. Oh, I haven't had one of those in a while too. One of those drinks. If I start to get a little crazy, that's probably why. Okay, so we'll leave that where that is. This still has to move. This has to line up with this. And at the same time, wow, that's a pretty good job in matching up to the random like the edge matches the texture I found. What were the chances? Probably pretty slim. Okay, let's put this in here. Go, please. What? What? What's going on? I missed something? Oh. What's going on? There, it's pointing. That's okay. Where do we want this? We want this like right like that. And then I want to take this, duplicate it. Whoa, I'm in the walls. About right? I guess if I want to do this right, I should probably copy this one and move it across, you know. Then that will be right. Let's take this. I'm not liking it. It's like this should be out a little tiny bit. And this... Oh, it's not going to let me choose this one again. Yay! Yay! This is what I really love, when I can't choose the things I put down. No, no, you're gonna delete me. You're gonna delete me. I don't want you to choose me. No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Okay, so we'll just move that back. What I am gonna do though is this. Okay, that looks good. I like that. It's too bad I can't put windows in there. But I guess windows... Sorry. I guess windows are really not really that size, so... They would look nice from the inside, though. Maybe I should see if I can find something. Maybe there is a window that'll fit. Maybe there is. So I have these windows. Whoa. Would that work? That wouldn't work. Eh. It won't, will it? Damn you, crappy window. Damn you. Wait a minute. Okay, so right now, we have no windows in these doors. Not like we need windows, but if we wanted windows, there's a sort of an edge that needs to be put in here. Like, this door is not done. So if I put that in there, it would look something like, well, let's pretend that we're making it out of this. What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Is there some conversation that I'm involved in that I don't even know I'm involved in? Okay. That looks too thick. I almost think as though, you know, if we were to use the windows to do that for us, that would be a thing. But the Phantom. I may have. But it might have been a while ago. I don't know. The name rings a bell. Maybe that has to stay how it is. Oops. Maybe we have no choice but to leave it. And stop messing with it. And go fix this one. Finish this one. That might be the best bet here. Really not much needs fixing. Just the exact same things. There's like... I'm gonna have to go here, look at the corner, make sure I'm doing... The Phantom of the Opera. No. Oh. That's... okay. I have, yes, but I have no recollection of it. It was a while ago. It was a long while ago. You know, how people comment how old I am? It was hundreds of years ago. No, it wasn't that long ago. But yeah. Okay, again. Let's fix it. Like, I have all these little annoying problems around the whole place. So today's the time to fix them, because by tomorrow, it will be on the workshop. What is this? What is this? That's right. Okay, that's fine. How can I select this? That's how I can select this. Whoops. I'm kidding. Joke, you know. Haha. Yeah, let's take this. This I want to take? No, maybe it's this I want to take. But not where you think I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it and shove it down at the bottom here. And... No! No! Okay, so we need that. And I need that. That's fine. It'll do. Okay, now. So I'm really starting to think I'm gonna start splitting my time between this and another project. I want to really start on a singular themed park with like a showcase coaster or two. No flat rides. Nothing like that. And I think that's the next thing I want to build. Is this right? Am I doing this right? Hey, am I doing this right? No, I'm not, am I? You know... Where's everyone else? They gave up on me. I was gone for 4 days, and I'm just like, yeah, he's never coming back. He was killed on his boosted board. Oh, they're so quiet. Oh, I guess, maybe the numbers aren't right here. Maybe the numbers aren't right. One place says there's 10 people watching, the other place says there's 5 people watching. And another place says there's 9 people watching. Wow, just like, somebody can't count. probably me. Okay, so this is not right. So what went on here? Oh. Something went on here. I'll have to fix that after. Okay, I know what's going on here. $24 people. 24 people? Oops. There we go. Okay. I think we're well on our way. Hello? No? Oh. Okay. That's fine. I guess we could have, you know, I guess there's only 9 people left. People are leaving because nobody's saying anything. Maybe not. I don't know. It could be worse. There could be nobody here. I could have not even shown up. That might be better, though. I bet you if I didn't show up, there would have been more people here. Hey, John. I'm right? It's 4 days I've been gone. You know. Okay. See, it's not. It's ending up different than the other one. But I guess, you know, it's not like in the Old West. You just went to the hardware store and had them order you a door frame and housing and just installed the frame. You had to build the whole damn thing yourself, just like we're doing here. What else? What else? What else? I guess I should try to do something else with this. It should be more visible. There we go. It's more visible. We can see it now. And I think the last thing I need to do... Not the last thing. That, I need that. Excuse me, can I have this? This. Not that. This. Thank you. All I wanted. That's all that was required. We're gonna have to do this again too, though, because this is gonna have to be duplicated. Well, semi-duplicated. I shouldn't say duplicated, because I can't duplicate it and put it there. Gotta be careful here. You know, the one thing I don't want is when people are walking for their feet to be swinging through this thing. So, you know, now that we got the paths underneath. Hey, Roblox. Welcome back. Okay. So, there we go. So, I don't think I explained to everybody what I did. I basically took the entire thing and got rid of all the stairs anywhere. I leveled everything so that it would be exactly level with the platform, and the platform was the same all the way through, front to back. And then I said to hell with it. They could just do whatever they want in the front. I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna leave stairs on it. There's a few problems with the rash decisions I made. Like, it was like decisions made out of frustration instead of whoa, no. Sampled, always sampled. So yeah, there's this problem here, of course, being that I seems to have buried some planters and stuff. I don't know if anybody minds. You know, I don't mind. But there is the fact that, you know, it looks stupid. And I think maybe I want to avoid it looking stupid. I'm also gonna do a video about basically for the when I heard your name. No, you didn't. Like which name? Mindswept or Josh? Well, you would. I didn't say either of them, so no. So when we add it to the workshop, I'm gonna put up a video with it on like how to. Oh, I said mind. Oh, yes. Yes. Did I speak of me losing mine? So when it goes up to the workshop, which again I said is going to be today, it's got to be today. I can't do this anymore. Okay, so I got it. Come on, what's the frame rate issue going on here? We need to make this thing look like a ticket window. Whoa! You're crooked. Move. Thank you. A ticket window. We need to make it look like a ticket window. I wish there was more things like this. More just generic signage. This is like the only thing in the entire game like this. Okay. I think I could, yeah. It is. There's a door here, and there's no door here. That's kind of stupid, don't you think? Whose idea was that? Who did that? Was that me? It's probably me. Damn me. So you know what's gonna have to happen, eh? We're making this train station smaller yet again. Whoa. Only be so small though. Only be that small. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have got ourselves a problem. Not a problem at all, really. Not really a problem. Nope, no reason to panic. What? What? Oh, well that's kind of cool. This maybe not so cool, but we're gonna see. So like, okay, that's no good. No good. We're kiboshing that idea. What? I don't know what to do here. Maybe, just maybe, there's other size panels. Yeah, but the door's like going to a telegraph office. The door's going to somewhere else. It would seem weird if the door just went into here and they were like, what? No telegraph office? So I'm going to just build a little office here. We're going to put a door on this wall. We're going to put a door on this wall. And people go in here. They do telegraph stuff. And when people go in there and they sell tickets and stuff. And everybody's going to have just so much fun. Okay. What? Why have you done this? It hasn't done that. It's only me that's done that. This is not going to matter if it's just in here. It's not going to matter if it's there. Where it is going to matter is here. We'll get that reward eventually. Okay. I need to steal this. Okay, maybe I won't steal that. Maybe I'll go out here and steal something from here. Is this the same thing, really? It's just a different iteration of it, because I made 2 or 3 of them. Maybe only 2. I don't know. I made some. Please, yes. Yes! Why have you randomly chosen to move in the plane that I actually need things to move in? I do not know, but I thank you for it. I was on Frontier on the forums earlier. I was looking at, you know, people complaining about this game and people who liked it and all that stuff. and there was somebody there and they were like, I don't know, I think RTC World or RTC 3 is the way to go. I don't like any of this Frontier shit. I'm thinking, is it just me, or didn't Frontier write RTC 3? Or yeah, RCT, Roller Coaster Tycoon. Didn't they write that? Wasn't that Frontier who actually did that? So wouldn't that make that Frontier shit too? Just me. Sorry, I'm gonna shut up now. I could be wrong. That was a bad choice what I just did. How am I gonna do this? What am I gonna do? Yeah, RCT. I don't know why. Because I was. Oh, okay, I know what's going on. Here we go. This is all I need. I don't need all the pieces. Yeah. Do I need all the pieces? There's more pieces here than I knew existed. Okay, there's something going on that, oh, okay, I know what's going on. How is this gonna work? It's just not gonna work. We're gonna have to find another way. Hey, Audacity. What have you been doing with your feet that make them hurt? Walking. Well, I would suggest avoiding that. What you gotta do is you gotta get yourself a couple of these there, and they're video games. Just 2 weeks of that, the walking won't be a problem anymore. It'll pretty well go away. I walk, but it depends on how far I have to go. I was joking about the games things, I hope everybody knows. Okay, this is not gonna work. We're not gonna have, somebody's gonna have a bad time. Oh no, it might work. It might work. I never thought of that. There's a thing here to block that. Oh, there's only a door there. I'm not gonna do that. That would be cheating. My job? Or Mindswep's job? My job? I'm a software developer. Well, at least that's what I used to keep on saying. Seems I've been stuck into Adobe Lifecycle. Ah, what's this? Why is this here? Hello, why are you here? Why is there stick just sticking here? I'm making you go away. I'm yeah, generally, I guess I would say I'm a Microsoft developer. I don't work for Microsoft, but I develop for Microsoft and websites, which of course would be not just Microsoft. Oh, thanks for the sub. I used to do, when I was younger, I did janitorial work at a shopping mall. Before I was out of high school, though. Okay, so none of that is working. We're gonna have to do something different. And that's going to require me to go back out here and select that damn thing again. Because, you know, this time, though, I'm going to be smart about it. Eh? There we go. Thought you could fool me 3 times? Think again. Okay. I will say, some days at work I wish I was still doing that. I'm not a huge fan of Adobe Lifecycle. It's a horrible, horrible, horrible thing to work with, I'm going to say. I can give it a perfect example of that. You know, as developers, as software developers, we're the problem with us, of course, is we're human beings. So, you know, every once in a while, a not equal to pops into the place of an equal to, and we have to find that. It depends what time of the year. Right now it's pretty warm here. It's, well, you know, it was about 25 today, degrees Celsius. But you know, it also can be minus 25 degrees Celsius in the winter. So you know, best of both worlds, or the best of one world and the worst of another. I don't know. Yeah. So I was basically writing what they call an orchestration in order to, like, this is going to sound completely, totally boring. Merge. I had just finished writing an orchestration that took a whole collection of attachments for PDFs in a series and merged everything together into a single PDF. And I was going and looping through and deleting the original files in this orchestration. And in my counter, checked for the counter to see if I had passed the thing. I had, actually, it wasn't a greater than and a less than. It was a line that went from one thing if the counter hadn't surpassed the total count, and instead of going to this thing that went through and did the next one, it went to the thing before it, which went and reset the counter to 0. So this thing went through, and the first time through, and I ran it 3 times in order to debug the problem and figure out what was going on. I started off 3 processes, and I went up to that point, and they all disappeared on me. So I went and I figured out what was going on, that this thing was going to the wrong place, and, you know, rolled it out, and then off for the weekend, and everything was good until I got back to work on Monday, and the server had gone down. And the server had gone down because this stupid system had decided that no, the file wasn't there. So it was going to log that the file wasn't there into a log file. And, you know, just in case, let's log that to a database too. We'll log the fact that the file wasn't there to the database, and we'll log it to the thing, and we'll go around again. And guess what? The file still isn't there. And this freaking service wrote 9 gigs into a log file. Of course, crashed, brought the whole there was 13 megs left on the hard drive by the time it was done. It dumped 9 point something million rows into a database to say that this had happened. And then when you tried to start it back up again, it tried to read the 9 million rows of the database back into memory and crashed. So you could never get to the point that you could clean up those 9 million rows. Like, ugh. And this is not our technology. We're just a victim of the technology. So yes, sometimes I'd love to grab a mop and do something that was not it was stressful of a different way, in a different way, I should say. Because I'm guessing, like, whoa, what? Why is that not the right color? Oh, it is the right color. Well, that's why it's not the right color. Yeah. So, I don't know. That's like the things that happen with what I work with. Now, if it were, say, Microsoft technology, that wouldn't have happened. It would have realized that it was going to destroy everything and take a server down, and it would have actually probably shut down the application beforehand. I'm going to say. But then again, I shouldn't complain about Adobe. That much. You know, Oh. Okay, I don't know. Maybe this door here? And, oops, nope. Nope, wrong door. You were wrong. Here. This door goes here. Anybody tells you any different? Don't listen to them. They're lying. You know how I know the door goes here? Eh? Oh, crap. Screw you, door. There we go. This door goes here. It shouldn't be green, though. Maybe I should, like, I don't know why we have an outside door for an office door. But it's a thing that happened. Why is it blue? I said white, and you're like, okay, let's make it blue. There's something wrong with my monitor. Okay, whatever. Whatever. I'll get over it. I need to find another door. Maybe that's a better door. Not a better door for here, though. Excuse me. Let's just see if this... Maybe what I should do is make this easier on myself. All around. And just, you know, make this desk bigger. And then I don't have to worry about that. No, no. He's leaning on nothing. Let's see how long it takes for him to fall over. Okay, so now we need a ticket window. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Is it just a simple thing like the door thing? Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just steal all the pieces. I don't think I'm stealing the right pieces. Okay. Is that it? Is that all you want? I think I want this too. Don't know why. Don't know why, but I think that belongs. Look at that. See, I said I wasn't going to steal this stuff. Well, I was lying. Okay, well, catch you later. I'm glad you can make it, though. And I guess maybe I'll see you in one of the streams this weekend. It's get things ready for the workshop weekend. I think that's what we're calling it. It's not really, but yeah. No, choose the thing behind it. Or in front of it, not the... Oh, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? You're right. Don't worry about me. I know what's going on. Okay, let's go and try to select that again. See if we can do it from the front first. No. Okay, fine. Where am I? How the hell did I get in there? Okay, I'm going to punch that down there. Hey, weird potato. Welcome back. Okay, let's move this over here. Okay. I think we did it. I think that's gonna be just fine. The ticket counter. Can't you tell? But of course, you know, there is the thought, of course, what goes in here? What would make sense to be in this room? Other than a ticket counter. I don't think I'm going to put... Well, we'll see. We'll see. What I am going to do, what I think I'm going to do, what I'm probably going to do, is build a bench. Let's go build a bench. Should we build 4-foot benches or 8-foot benches? I think just being a... I mean, 4 meter. This is a 16... Like... I don't know what an M is, but I can't see an M being a meter. You know what I mean? Like, that's 3 feet in a meter. So this is 12 feet frickin' long. Is it? Is it twice the... Ah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. We're building a bench. Maybe the bench should be lined up with something. Okay. Bench needs a thing to sit on. That we know for sure. Certain things about a bench that we know. Does it need, like, does it need to be wider? What kind of bench are you talking here? Do we need a back on it? Maybe we need a back on it. Maybe it shouldn't be that sharp. Maybe I should just move it manually and go, this is the angle of a properly designed bench. We're not going to make it comfortable. It's not going to be like, hey, let's go sit on that bench. It looks awesome. It's not going to be that. It's going to probably be the most uncomfortable bench you could probably think of. Pretty well a goal of mine. Okay, now we got to remember these do need to go into into a building. You can't just go like this and have like big sticks sticking out the other side. So that's all that's going to allow us to do. There is a 1 meter there is a 1 meter this. Maybe this is what the things were built out of. Who am I to question their engineering? Come on. This, of course, will sink into the ground. These things aren't going to be that big all around. That would be crazy. Okay. I need to... Eh? Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Caleb. They're not like high quality benches or anything. The Western train station. Not like the benches are going to be like really good. It'll probably be better than this though. Okay, maybe there's something else I can use to make the bench bracket. Maybe there's brackets. Is there, did I even think to search for brackets? Oh, there are brackets. Bracket. Western sign bracket. Screw you. That's a freaking bench upright if I've ever seen one. And I have never seen one. So, what are we going to do here? No, that's not what we're going to do. Let's choose that again. I choose you. Again. Let's do that again. This time. Do it like that. Okay, so if this is like a thing. It seems like it should be. This is, I believe, something I should be doing. Maybe this. Come out to here. And up. And then, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be totally crazy. No, that would even be more crazy. Well, or less crazy, depending on how you look at it. Okay, what's going on here? And of course, they weren't really thinking that people would smash their head into this thing, so they didn't worry about it. Come on, it was Western times. They didn't give a crap if you smashed your head on something. Okay, so this is not right, because this would be way too comfortable. We need like a gap in there. Like if you have to sit for more than an hour, it would like make your ass really sore. And then we need to like move this whole thing out. Making my own merchandise. Like a game face t-shirt and stuff like that. I have actually. It's kind of funny you ask. It was a long time ago, though. Would I, you know, it's still a possibility. I should probably wait till I have more than 838 subscribers. But, yeah. Yes, I actually went and designed them, even. I had orange, bright orange hoodies with the I think it had the face, the logo on the front, and then game face on the back. Or it might have been the other way around. But yeah. There's lots of places I could go and just like have them do one-offs, and I could sell them through like my own storefront. I should think about stuff like that at some point. Market myself a little more without trolling. Okay, is this thing just like monstrous? I'm gonna put it next to this guy over here, and it's gonna be like 6 feet frickin' tall. Maybe I should have taken a person and sat it down. It is. It's like 6 feet tall. That's like a monster bench. Like, look at that guy. Okay, so we need to fix the monster bench. How does one fix the monster bench? Well, I guess first off, we're gonna have to get rid of 2 of those. Actually, maybe we should take this Hello? Monster bench? Monster bench. Come on. Can I, like, seriously, how many frickin' times do I need to click on a single thing within the game in order to... Okay, so we need to move that in, make that a little smaller. These things probably be best if they came down a whole bunch. Yeah, a whole bunch. And then this can go with it. Speaking of merchandise, well, not really speaking of merchandise. Anybody else watch Roman's videos? Basically, what I'm asking is, does anybody else see that country drive that little dirt bike off that ramp into that lake? That was like the most awesome thing ever. It's hilarious. I laughed my head off. You know, I knew it was coming. I knew when the way that he was talking. Like, obviously they planned all that out. They didn't just that wasn't just something Country decided, "Oh, I'm going to take this thing and I'm going to ramp it off there." That was all planned out. But fine. I'm more than fine with that. The entertainment value was like totally there. And it was absolutely hilarious. I think these other ones need to go down more. There we go. Huh? Bench. You've been benched. Okay, I gotta go fix the master copy. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, you know, when you think about it, as long as you get the... I'll be surprised if it lasts as long as it should. That's what I'll be surprised of. That bike's not gonna last because of that incident, I'm sure. Not that it matters, considering the company's sending them a whole crap load more. Because, of course, the company that makes those bikes also saw the video and were like, oh, yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, exactly. They're getting more. Of course, when they drove the bus in there, that was pretty cool too. But it wasn't very original. Yeah, it was good. It was good, but I still think Country driving the dirt bike in was just to see him go up. Oh, it was just awesome. I watched it over and over again. It was great. Okay, so I'm gonna duplicate this one. We're gonna bring it over here. Why is it crooked? I guess it's not crooked, just it's moving crooked. Yeah, I don't know why Roman... Well... I think he mentioned it. But, you know, it's kind of like, he's kind of busy at this point in time, I would say. Okay, so we got a bench. I don't know if we need more bench. Are more benches required? Do we need more bench? I don't think I have any more place for benches to go. The other problem is I'm not really sure I like this wall. Just all being all plain like that. What I am, you know, I did say I wasn't going to stick the whole green, you know, all this layering and stuff all around. Both in the UK, yeah, yeah, right. Yes, but have you noticed something about the benches in the game? Do you know about the benches in the game? So no? That would be a no? Well, let's go and look at benches in the game. And let's put one of these benches down. Oh. Yeah, okay, now yeah, of course it's fixed now. But these benches will only go on the ground, and you can't lift them up higher. The other thing is, they can't be included in blueprints, so you can't use them. They're useless, except in building a park. So yeah, there's limitations to benches. I don't know how I figured that out. I figured that out trying to do something. That I could not do that with a bench. I think the reason I built them, though, was not because I couldn't include them in the building. It was because I couldn't... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I need to move you. You are an upright in a wall. Are you? Am I talking to myself? Is there an upright in a wall here that needs to be moved? Uh, 6 o'clock. In US time. Oh, well, I can't... I don't know about US time, but Central Standard Time. 6 p.m. So I guess that would be like 7. I guess it's about 1. I thought it was midnight GMT. I don't know where it's 1. Unless you're like -1 GMT. Are you -1 GMT? You could be -1 GMT. Hey, where are these things coming from? Hello? Did I say you could stick through my roof like that? You're just being, you know, wrong. So you guys in, like, what? The Netherlands? It's like, yeah, so yeah, no, you're like, you must be in the UK. I was like, no, wait a minute. It's 1 o'clock in the UK right now, GMT. Greenwich Mean Time for, I don't know why it's mean time. Whoa, you're a board that shouldn't be sticking your ugly face up here. How can you stay up till 1? Just by not going to bed? I don't know. I can't do it anymore. That's not true. I could stay up to 1. But I want to get up in the morning. That seems to be my problem lately. I want to get up so I don't waste the day. It's really eating away at my sleeping time. As you can imagine. So I think this is all I'm going to do for this. I'm not going to do the whole decorate the entire world pattern that I've used everywhere else. You know, I'm not going to copy the green lines. We're just going to put a piece of wood, divide one side from the other, make it look like this is all like continuation. It all belongs. And yeah. So, there we go. That's that. 7 p.m. So you're in Central Standard. Like the Chicago time zone. Okay, so the other thing we're going to need in here, because, you know, game doesn't think it's necessary, but I do, is proper lighting. Actually, whoa. Yeah. There we go. Nice simple lighting. So how does that look at night? Now it does kind of suck that I've taken out some of the window light. But I guess that I really don't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. I had to do it. They forced me into it. Not really true. But I did have to do it. Nothing I could do. Okay, so what can I do here? I feel as though this... Yeah, it should... Yep. Sounds about right. 122. Not everybody. A lot of people, though. Okay, so here we go. I'm struggling to find things to put in here. I'm thinking maybe this is where we need to leave this, and I don't need to put anything else in here. I'm not sure. But if that's it, you know, what else is there to do, really? The roads don't go with it. I'm gonna have to basically set it up. Oh, I guess. Put some refugees in there. So yeah, I'm not sure about any of it, for that matter. I'm wondering if maybe I should get rid of some of this. I probably should. Probably about that much of it. Hello? This is not good. This is not good at all. I can't get rid of that. It won't even let me choose the other... What's going on? Hello? I choose you. I choose you. My mouse must be broken. Sorry. Choose you? 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 I can choose the sign. I choose you. Ah! I don't want... Why did you... Like, I can do this. Okay, fine. Sorry. It was getting kind of frustrating. We're gonna do this. Let's leave the North Koreans out of this. Last thing we need is a bunch of North Koreans in our... Well, actually, the North Koreans, I'm sure, would be fine. The one who leads them that's the problem here. I'm sure the North Koreans aren't enjoying it either. God, imagine that. Imagine living there. Like, it's like they don't have internet. They don't even know it exists. They don't, you know. It would be like living in the 50s. You know, they must be absolutely just terrified of nuclear war. I think that's what's going on in that country right now, is the people who live there are just absolutely terrified of nuclear war. They think the States is going to come and get them. Oh. I'm going to shut up now. Recent. Okay, so what else can go in here? Probably not a lot of building stuff, eh? Okay, wait, what else we got here? Hanging basket. Hey, look at that. There's our frickin' train station internal decoration. Hanging baskets. Bang. Hang this basket in your station. Maybe we'll just only have 2 hanging baskets. And then a hanging skeleton. No. No? No hanging skeleton? Hanging skeleton bad. Oh, I'm in the roof. Get out of the roof. They catch you in there, you're gonna be in trouble. Okay, that looks like centered in one side and not on the other. It looks like my bench is sitting in the... But you know what? This is the real world. This is no, like, thing... It's not in the real world. So, yeah, the bench is gonna be, like, crooked. Not, like, totally straight. I'm just like, hey, look, there's this. Hey, Lee. Glad you could make it. Okay, so what else do we need inside? I'm definitely gonna get better at interiors here. This is one thing. This is a goal of mine. Is to get better at interiors. What do we have? Miscellaneous wood sign. Well, that's a freaking monster sign. Nope. Want your frites? Nope. A pirate bell. Oh crap, really? What are you telling me here, game? Are you trying to say something with this bell? I need a bell tower. Not here, I don't. But I think I need to build a bell tower. You know, I need to find a better texture. Texture on this wall is not good. Let me see here. Okay. I wonder how this would look. I'm searching for a texture. I don't think it would look very good. Hmm. Okay, maybe this is the one we're looking for. I don't know. We're gonna have to try it out and see. It might just look awful. Like right now, the texture is basically imperceivable on that wall until you're like, even when you're like right in front of it. So hopefully, this one will be a little better. So Frontier Developments, Planet Coaster, user meet. Okay, let's start with you. That seem a little more realistic? Bet you can't change them all at once. Not realistic as in, you know. Well. Yeah, that is a little more realistic. Why? Well, that's not working very well. I'm going to tell you that right now. If this has all been changed to that texture already, it's not working at all. Somehow, these are all that texture already. How are they all that texture already? I didn't go there. I haven't been there. I didn't do that. What's going on? Image, none. Why none? I don't know what's going on anymore. Let's green screen this baby. Why is this a thing? Okay, so let's take this, not the plant, and just turn it at 90 degrees. Okay, so here we go. We can see both sides. I can see you now. You can't do nothing to stop me. Image. Refresh. Okay. Okay. What's going on? Why have you given up on me, game? Am I not good enough for you? I am confused Billboard on. Why was it off? Okay, well this is just annoying. There we go. So is all that's going on here is these are backwards? No, it's not. What's going on? No, what's going on? Is somehow it shuts it off and clears the texture that you... It's basically ignoring me is what it's doing. Okay, so there's two of them. I don't know why these two are so difficult. That already has it on there. I'm gonna have to turn it around. And turn it back on. There we go. I think I got it. Nice, you know, dirty wall. Not a clean wall, a dirty wall. Okay, I think we're ready here. Really wish I could have the different sides of the walls, different colors. That would be cool. That would be awesome. So I am I'm gonna have to record how to put this down. Really, you know, I still want steps here. But there is no way to have a set of steps. If you have a 4-meter wide path, your steps are 4 meters long. So, yeah. That's the thing. That's the way it goes. I still feel as though there's stuff that needs to be like, you know, random things need to be around. I don't know if there's anything else like that. Here's a rodeo sign. I saw scaffolding at one point and I was thinking, yeah, we'll put up scaffolding up the side of the thing and make it look like it's in under construction. But, nah, no. Yeah. Now I'm just looking for things, aren't I? Not really gonna gain anything by doing this. Lake for Brazil. Okay, I think that's it. I think we've got to stop. This must end. This cannot go on and on. I need to grab a set of stairs from here. And I need to move them. And make a set of stairs over here. definitely needed to happen. Hey, Namucha. Namucha? Mucha? Mucha? Yes, Mucha. Right. I say it over and over. I want to make sure it's getting it right. If I wanted, you know, if I were to be in charge of Planet Coaster parts, I would definitely make a few changes. But you can't have everything under the sun, eh? Like, there's got to be a limit to the static meshes that they'd like to load into memory. I don't know if that's a real thing or if it's not an issue, a non-issue. Okay, so if I take these, all three of them, and I can move them. Look at that! Isn't that awesome? Like, let's move them at like 4 degrees off the center of the frickin' building so that like everything can just work out just perfectly for me. Not that I expect everything to work out perfectly for me. But I just that whole not moving distances that are actually in the game bugs the crap out of me. Okay, so we're gonna have to clean this up. Not that. Huh? What was the thing that just happened? That was the thing that just happened. Okay, that should be good. I just don't know what else to do. Like I said, it's got to stop somewhere, right? We've got our interior now that we can actually walk a path through. Now, I don't say users have to, people who use the park have to do that, or the thing have to do that. They can run it off to the side. They can do anything like that. Now I need to decide whether or not to use this clock. I think I need to use that one. So this needs to change as well. Like that. Yeah, that's the way it needs to change. There we go. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. You move 6 feet away from it, you can't see it anymore. I love that. Okay. So, this one? Yeah, same thing. Oh well. What can one do? One needs to do what the game does. I mean, follow the rules somewhat. You know what I should do though, before I just like hand this over? Should go in here, wall decorations, and do something about these inside corners here. know what I mean? Maybe that's too big. That's probably better, eh? Than having these things sticking out. I'm not trying to be at like 90 degrees to that thing. There we go. Happens. Yeah. The inconsistencies, but you know the problem being is they're too far down the road now, eh? You're too far down the rabbit hole in order to change the inconsistencies in the building parts. That's one thing that I wish. Like some of the arches, the middle piece of the arch has to go down to the ground because if you put a building on a thing underneath it, yeah. The biggest trick I've found, though, is building multiple buildings to make one building. Where am I? Where am I? So that allows me to take care of a lot of those little issues that I have. Really? Wow. You want to be able to rotate walls 45 degrees? Don't worry about it. Build multiple buildings. Oh. Okay, you want me to show you how? It's gonna drive you insane, though. It's not good for the mind to know these things. But I can show you how. You want a wall 45 degrees off another wall in the same building, do you? Think I can do it? I think I can do it. Okay, let's do it over here. It's a lot easier than you'd think. It's actually quite simple. It's horrifically unusable, though, in most situations. But depending on what you're doing. Let's just take a castle wall. Any wall, it doesn't matter. Classic brick wall. So here's a classic brick wall. Let's build a circular building. So we'll put it on the inside. Or we'll build a hexagon in one building. So I'm going to take this and this. Yeah, I need half walls too. Like, I mean, width-wise. I don't really need half walls because they already have that. Let's duplicate these. And we'll put it here. And let's say we want to fill in these with pieces of this. We might have to put in some other things to do so. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to say done. And I'm going to go into advanced move and rotate. And I am going to rotate my building. Where I want my building, well, yeah, where I want my grid to be. So now I've got this. And now I'm going to go in and I'm going to edit this. And now I'm in editing it. And I'm going to Control Z to undo. And I've now moved these back to that 45 degrees. Crazy, huh? Now, the problematic thing about doing this, of course, is now nothing really fits. But it might be easier to deal with this. Like, you know, I can go into columns and I can... No, those are gridded. Those are gridded. Yeah, and it's a hack. To me, it doesn't seem overly complicated. I guess it's because, you know... it depends what you think is complicated, I guess. But, yeah, that would give you the 90 degrees. Now, if we wanted the grid to be able to move these on a smaller grid, we can do that as well. We can go down to 2 and go in and do the roof hack. Are you crazy? You hear that? He wants outside. He's not an outside cat. He's just a pain in the butt cat. I can build, like, I can duplicate this, and it'll, as soon as I do, it'll drop onto the other one. But if I move it, oh yeah, it will. It just drops onto the other plane. So no, I would need to switch back and forth and back and forth. So yeah, it would be a very complicated thing, but it's definitely something that's doable. And if you got used to it, it would probably work. Now, what am I looking for? I'm looking for wall trim, and I want to put this down because I would like quarter grids. See, this would allow me to build my octagon. Because I could, you know, use these quarter grid pieces and just go, excuse me, and delete all these. Now say done. No, you can't move the angled walls. Because look, as soon as I duplicate it, it's on the other plane. It's on the other plane. Oh, what did I do? I did something wrong. Oh. Yeah, so I screwed up the placement of this one. It's on the outside instead of the inside. So it's sticking out. Oh well. Hey Jacob. Where was I? I was right here. I wasn't live streaming though, so yeah, that's why you didn't see me. But yeah, I was right here. So, that's the tricks. That's my tricks. I don't use those because I find them very difficult to build on top of. Now, what I prefer to do is like this. Things like this, where this is actually 3 different buildings in order to make the saloon. And that's what you're going to find as the common practice in Planet Coasters, to build multiple buildings. Gee, you know, these things, I really need to finish these damn things. I always do that. It's not even done. It's like, doesn't even fit. Oh well. And then you can go to like extremes where, you know, Where, like, this, you know, that's a building, that's a building, that's a building, that's a building. You know, because again, that's the better bet here, because you know what? This building is made up of a whole bunch of different little buildings, which are basically copies of each other with a base. So, you know, in some cases, the multi-building is a definitely, you know, a good thing. Like, that's all the roof pieces are different buildings, but those are what's repeated. So, and then you can build insane, stupid things like I build. Because this is just insane and stupid. I didn't mean to include you. But that's like 6,300 parts, so like, yeah. But, you know, you can also manage things appropriately, like I've been trying to do lately. Any tips to help it run easier? Close the park. Close the park. Close the park. Yeah, the less people, the better it'll run. Okay, so we've gone around, we've fixed a lot of things. I fixed the roof. You know, like, oh, again, I fixed the roof. Maybe I shouldn't have fixed the roof. Maybe the roof didn't need fixing, and what we need to do is, like, we need to put a patch on the roof somewhere. Maybe that's a thing that needs to happen. It was raining. The rain was coming in. Oh, you want a complexity? I don't do complexity anymore because it's too complex. I spent way too long building this monstrosity. It's beautiful and I love it, but it's nuts. It's 6,600 pieces. It takes up that much room, and there's no back on it yet. And I use a trumpet as a door handle. You just blow on it, opens the door. Not really, but yeah, I loved building it. It was a lot of fun. Like the bay windows, like this was awesome. I wish, you know, I do use these little tricks in other places though, is what I find. You know, I might not have bay window. Well, no, I do use these other tricks in other places. Like here. I don't have bay windows though. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't build any of my own. I used all theirs. Oh well. So let's I guess see what I can say is where did I go? I spent a day out visiting my mom, and then I spent well, I guess out mowing lawns and doing that. And then I went and I got like a stomach flu, and I spent 2 days recovering from my stomach flu. It's actually a haunted house ride. Let's go for a ride. Let's go for a haunted house ride. I guess you haven't seen this. So yeah, the haunted house is crazy detail. It's great. It's a dark ride, which means you have to ride it at night, because light goes through walls in Planet Coaster. And we're gonna ride it right now. Lots of work. This is like 50 hours. So yeah, this is the thing. So again, this is going on to the workshop. This is definitely going on to the workshop. I'm extremely happy with it so far. Like, This I'm very pleased with. Now that I've discovered how to have lights on in Windows, there's going to be a few changes. I'm going to have to find some things that I can delete so that I can make room for those changes. Because right now we're at the 4,000. Thanks for sub, man. Whoa! I'm guessing you're probably frustrated with the exact same things that frustrate me in Planet Coaster. One being that scenery pieces. Oh, Channel 5 Gaming. Yeah, I'll get something on there eventually. Gotta fix this though. I don't like this at all. Don't like it at all. The fire thing, fine. The vine thing, fine. But there needs to be something else. There needs to be something else. Yeah. Yeah, that's the exact same thing. That's the most annoying thing to me. Is that if I want to say go in here, let's make this daytime again because, you know, nighttime is a pain in the butt when you're building stuff. If I want to go in here and move this and I choose, you know, all these pieces, it's not going to let me. Oh. And I hit X to move it. Like, well, that actually worked out quite well. But sometimes what happens, like if I want to move, no, that would work. If I want to move this, and it's going to come up with its own angle, which is actually quite reasonable right now. In my case. But yes, you're absolutely right. There should be 3 modes of movement. Relative, axis, and building. You should be able to move things by the building. And the other thing that drives me crazy in this game is the sequencer. You know, like in here it's bad. Like when I go into here and I look at this. And by the way, this building has 13 too many parts in it. I have to reduce that before I can put it in the workshop. Yeah, I was, you know, yeah, I wish I could go to that. The other thing, okay, so like if I go into here, like, this is okay, I guess. These are pretty big. These are pretty big. This gets a little nutty. And overall though, fine. I'm okay with it. If I have to maintain things like this, it's not the worst thing. But that's fine. You're managing things that are not timed to music. Hey, Mr. Big Rod 45. Oh, thanks for following. So yeah, like the what I think really needs to improve, and I know how they need to improve it. You know, I didn't start developing software yesterday. Oh. And neither did they. So they must use some type of timeline project management system. And they should have really made this work like that as well. Across the bottom of the screen. Big display with every firework. If you opened a group, that you could actually see how long it took before it fired off and then it exploded. So that you could actually really create some awesome fireworks displays. I got so frustrated creating this, and I think that's a big loss for Frontier in this case, that this is so awkward to use. You know, and there's so many little intricate things wrong with it. Like, so it took me probably around 12 hours of work to build the fireworks display. It took me 40 hours of work to build this, but done. So yeah, this is my sequence. You think a DX12 upgrade would make a difference? My timing's off in a few places, but it's so hard, being as you're not timing the actual firework, you're timing the launch. The speaker is right here. I think that's it for my fireworks show. Okay, the speaker's right there. And if I go to the sequencer, which has a speaker as well, I can go into audio. And then I can go and edit speakers, and I can connect a display speaker to it. Turns out there's another one already connected to it. Where is it? Over here? Huh, weird. So yeah, that's basically what it is. So I could, you know, it's already connected though. Available display speakers, none. So if you're using triggered speakers, that's probably why. You need a display speaker. See, you know, I have to say, I'm not having display issues right now. I have a very, very large park. And drawing the park is not a problem. Drawing the park is just fine. Like, I can swoop down into here. We can, you know, we can fly up through here, and it's not bad considering. The problem I see Planet Coaster having is, one, there's no occlusion calculations occurring because they're way too heavy to occlude anything when you're drawing stuff. Like, you don't want the thing trying to figure out what behind here needs to be drawn and what doesn't need to be drawn. That's going to be like a Yeah, I've got dual Titans, so I have no problem running the game. On max settings. And right now my Titan's running at 14%. 14%. My CPU, on the other hand, was running at 95. That seems to be where the bottleneck on in my world is the CPU. I need more CPU. Yeah, when I get 17,000 people in here, it just turns terrible. It just turns absolutely awful. And it's unplayable. Okay, so we've got our park. We've got our thing. This is the deal. Let's create a blueprint. Yeah, see, I went for so long without any problems at all. But yeah, it's definitely a combination of both. It's a combination of the minds. Each mind in those 17,000 people running in as a separate entity is really a lot of overhead for any CPU. Unless we're going to offload it to some back-end server somewhere, it's not going to play well with CPU cycles. Okay, Western Saloon, Western. What made me want to start YouTube? Me? I don't know. Built an awesome computer, and I basically wanted to get it back into gaming. Why? Yeah, that's exactly why I started YouTube. I used to be so into gaming. I used to be able to sit there and hey Wayne. Hi Wayne, bye. I would say that, but I think we'll just call you Wayne. Life has been treating me like a, kicking me around a bit lately. The last week. But yeah. But it's all good. It's all good. So we got the train station. Now, I don't know if I want the train station picture from here. It's kind of too bad it doesn't have, Let's go to 6:45 p.m. I said 6. Okay, that's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. So what I'm gonna do, I don't want that as my image. So in order to get this to work, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go in. How'd you build a computer? I bought a motherboard, I bought a CPU, I bought RAM, I bought a case, I bought a water cooler, and I bought all the parts and pieces in order to build a computer and put them all together. I've never bought a computer already built. Well, that's not true. That's not true. I lie. First computer I built was a custom build, but I paid some company to do a custom build of it. I almost think sometimes that you should have an option to include selection and deselection in the undo stream. That's one thing that I would really love them to do. Because so many times I go and move something somewhere and I have to oh, well, that's not going to work. I have to undo that. And then the thing that I selected in order to make that 320 pieces I selected in order to duplicate that and move it over, I have to select again. I say 320 pieces. That's not really true. It's lies. It's all lies. I'm just making it up. Okay. Let's try this again. No, I don't want that. I want to go into terrain. I'll go into terrain. And why do you choose to ignore me, game? Yes, game. I hate you sometimes. You make my life so miserable. It does. Sometimes it's just like, I'm not gonna... No. I'm not gonna do what you want me to do. Nope, not doing that. Okay, so if I'm gonna do this, I need to do some terrain painting. Because that just is... No. Whoa. We don't be doing that. This is one thing that I took so long to learn. But once I learned it, the difference in what I build because of terrain painting is insane. It was not something I ever thought I'd be any good at. Okay, so we've got that. I just want to lay a little bit of this on there so there's some loose rock everywhere. And then we're going to go in here and we're going to make this look a little better. Because right now, it just looks kind of like bland. I think we need a little green. Not a lot. Just like what I did here. And then maybe, just maybe. No. What do we do here? Maybe some rock. Okay, that might be more along the lines of what I'm looking for. Are you kidding me? Well, that's no good. Okay, well, at least to catch these things now. Not later. Because that's absolutely no good. Those are glowing lit. They're lit panels. We didn't need a lit panel. I made a mistake. Okay, so we're gonna go for a non-lit panel. I shouldn't have done that though. What I should have done was just duplicated it and change it to oh no, we'll undo that. We'll move this to here. Set it down. Now I can get rid of these. Because now I don't have to mess with the walls. I have everything in place. Image preview. Why? That's better. Yeah, we don't need no shiny glow-in-the-dark walls. Whoa! Just had a thought. These are shiny glow-in-the-dark walls. Right? I guess there isn't really anything big enough to use them on as lighting. Because I was thinking if you pop that inside a window, that would light up the entire surface of the window, right? But there's nothing small enough. Never mind. We'll just have to stick to a bunch of lights behind the window like this. That's one of my favorite discoveries from this build. It really is. Yeah, I'd like a nicer, a small panel. Like a, 1 by 1. Okay, so this is the western train station. So yeah, there should be a checkbox on all the windows to say that whether they're lit or not. That's, you know, a thing that people do behind windows is have lights on. Includes multiple indoor areas. Shipping storage area and a what do you call that? What do you call that? In train station where everybody sits and waits? A waiting area. I don't know what else. I never know what else to put in these things. That's why that's one of the reasons my things are so crappy. Okay, so is there a tag for Western? No, there's no tag for Western, so how the... I would say this is a large building. But I'd actually say it's a medium building. But my only other choice is small. There is no large building. See, I've thought about weather and you know, I'm starting to wonder if it would really help. Ride skin? Would you call this a ride skin? It's a train station for a train station. For a train station platform, so I would call it a ride skin. You're skinning a train, right? There's a few animatronics in it. There's no audio. Is it a coaster station? Like what the hell is it? Is it a coaster station? No, it's a ride. It didn't let me put ride skin, did it? Oh, it did. No, it put statues. Well, why the hell did you put statues? I clicked ride skin. Did I click statues? Yeah, there's just nothing. Hey, Behead, just 32145 Rocket League, COD, and more. Welcome to the stream. Just call you Behead. Okay, so I don't know. I would say it's a station. It's not a coaster station. Maybe it should only be 5 p.m. No, no. 5:30? 5:45. No, 5:30. 5:30 might be perfect. Okay, so description again. The Western train station includes multiple indoor areas, including a ship storage area and a waiting area with a ticket counter. I should probably put fake after ticket counter because it's not the ticket that's fake. We don't sell fake tickets at this counter. It's a fake ticket counter. Or is it a facade? What else? What else? What do I need here? Okay, you can put paths. Right through the building. Okay, there we go. That's it. That's as many words that I could use. You can put queues right through the waiting area. I guess what I'm going to have to do, or not, there's no more space. So, should I upload that? So this is going to take some actual extra work here, because what I want to do is add some extra art. Like I want people to see like this stuff. So I should probably go around and do this too. There we go. Steam, you're going to take some screenshots for me. What are we doing here? I should really, like, tear it down and not tear it down. I should really move it back to where it's supposed to be. Because right now, it's not where it's supposed to be. But I think that's probably enough screenshots. Okay, so, I guess it's time, eh? Whoops. My blueprints. I said this would happen. And it's gonna happen. Right now. We're gonna do it. Western train station. I don't want a new one. Oh, come on. I wish benches could be used as a scenery part, as well as a bench. I up your wish. No, I see your wish. And up it to, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe there should be a checkbox to have, to automatically add benches and bins paths, but how would you decide the style? Blueprint, building, special effects, animatronics. What's the special effects? What's the special effects? The lights in the windows? 8,000 character limit. Okay, here we go. You can put pews right through the waiting area, or run them around the building. I guess I should probably, like, put this in Word and make sure it's spelt right, eh? There are steps on the from of the building. Front of the building. What else? What else? What else? Oh, there's no character turns in here. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this as is, and I think I'll make the changes in the workshop. But here we go. It's going. Uploading to Steam. Too many parts. No, I'm just kidding. There it is. It's on the Steam Workshop. I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to paste URLs, so if anybody wants it, there you go. There is the Steam Workshop version of the Western Train Station. And please subscribe, favorite, like, thumbs up. Do all that stuff, please. Otherwise, this thing is just going to end up completely buried and never ever be seen Again. So I know I've gone and subscribed and helped and done all that. I need everybody else to do that so we can actually get this up there and other people will see it. So, okay. Change notes. Maybe I should actually, you know, like, open Steam and see if I can upload more images. I think I can do that. I think actually what's going to happen, though, is I'm going to actually have to quit Planet Coaster before I can get to those images. Okay. Add or remove, add or edit images and videos. There we go. Choose files. I can't choose files. Okay, well, I'll have to figure this out later. But it's all on the workshop, guys. It would be awesome if everybody who wanted it just went and grabbed it, and we got this pushed up, and one day I'd go in and see it on the front page. I know it's impossible, because it seems that the stuff that it does end up on the front page sits there for days, and doesn't seem to change that often, so yeah. Oh well, whatever the case may be, I think we're going to leave this here today. The train station is done. I am going to put it back in place, which is going to replace this old station, which all has to be redone, and the path has to be redone, and everything has to be redone. But I think what's going to happen is I'm going to do that as a video in order to show people how to place the park, and I'm going to take care of that probably tomorrow sometime. But yes, I am so happy that this is done, and I am really quite pleased with the way it's turned out as well. It's not your it's not what it started out as. It started out very plain, and I'm really starting to like building interior areas. You know, this whole thing is with using these, it's great, and I'm gonna do more of that. But I don't know what the next build is. I keep on saying, you want me to ride the B&M? I can. I can ride it while I'm babbling about stuff. Oh, there we go. Ooh, we almost went right over the edge there. Every time we get up there, I'll just change to the train before us, and we'll be safe. Yeah, so this train, hey Hein, this train was built to fulfill certain purposes, so if it's not what you expect, it's not what you expect. The rules, and this is the way I used to build things. Okay, criteria in this ride: use as many prefab parts as possible. That was one of the goals. 2, get as many cars running on this track as I possibly can. So brake sections, or block sections. So that was done. Did anybody else, I don't know if it's just me, did anybody else notice that Frontier actually spelled brake wrong? They spelled it like smashing something, breaking something, as opposed to brake, as in brakes in a car, in the latest update description. Sorry, I noticed that and I thought it was kind of weird. I guess the spell checker wouldn't catch it because break is a real thing. Taking a coffee break. But we don't spell that the same as brake on your car. And it looks funny. See what I mean about this ride? It's probably not finished. I actually don't think it is ever going to be finished. I think I'm probably going to... Well, we all died as we hit that rock. I'm thinking I'm probably going to delete it and build a wooden coaster in its place. So I'm not really a huge fan of it. Okay, well, maybe I'll catch you in tomorrow's streams. One of them, I'll be streaming at noon, Central Standard Time, and 6 o'clock like usual. So yeah, that one is okay. Not great. It's definitely... You know what? That's what I'd like to do to that one, and I'd like to build a nice, really nice wooden coaster there. But right now, it's gonna stay. But you know, I think it's almost time that I started about thinking about calling it a day. But I want to ride another coaster first. I want to ride the Broke Miner. Well, it's actually not the Broke Miner. It's the Red Rock, or it's Melis Unchained. No, it's the Red Rock Mine Runner. Okay, maybe I never saved that, like way back when I built it. But I think I want to ride this. And then I think I'm gonna go make some food. But here we go. Get in the thing. In the thing. Yeah, we seem to agree on a lot of things. I wish Frontier liked talking to me about Planet Coaster. That would be cool. But, I don't know. Yeah, I like this coaster. This was a fun build. This was the attraction that brought so many people into my park that it started to slow down. And then I built another one, and another one. And now it's like really slow when there's people in here. Might not be the greatest coaster. I'm pretty sure I could probably get this over an 8 now. But I couldn't at the time. This is my first wooden hybrid that I built. And you'll notice, like, other things, like, for instance, like, this isn't very detailed. This isn't like the you know, the craziness that I put together now in almost every single build, where I go to insane amounts of detail. But then my builds have become, you know, epic at this point. I mean, like, amounts of time, not the build themselves. The build, I don't know. I think I suck. I think there's so many people that are so much better at this than me. Like, what happened to my sign? What happened to the sign? Seriously, what happened to the sign? Nobody deleted the sign. Why is the sign gone? Sorry, I'm freaking out now. Somebody deleted my sign. The sign is like missing from the building completely. The mansion. So there used to be a big thing in here that said haunted. But now it just goes the mansion. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna leave it here. I saw the sign. Isn't there a song? I saw the sign. What is that? What is that? Gonna drive. Is that garbage? It's garbage. No, it's Ace of Base. Wow, that's sorry. I just really, you know, basically announced my age there. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna leave this here. We're gonna pick up tomorrow, and tomorrow we're gonna be either doing something brand new, like I don't know, maybe I'll start a brand new park. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. It's crazy, but yeah, maybe I'll start a brand new park. And we'll just abandon all this stuff. Like, who needs all this, eh? It's just like a bunch of filler, really. It's just a bunch of stuff that fills up the ground. So, if we're starting a brand new park tomorrow, yeah, I would probably carve out the entire world and fill it with water. That would be step one. and then we'll build some mountains in the middle, above the water, and we'll make like a pirate island, a pirate paradise, and the whole thing will be one big, huge theme ride, like the haunted thing, like this, but massive, with 3 rides in it. A very real, much better piratey feel than any of the piratey stuff that I've built. Basically a pirate city. So I can't wait to get started on that. It's going to be a challenge. And as you guys know, I like a challenge. I'm really starting to hate that building. I think that building's going to be deleted. Either that or I'm going to have to paint those damn things black so that it looks black in the distance. But whatever the case may be, I'm babbling now. Everybody, remember, please go to Steam. Favorite, subscribe, check, do all the awesome stuff that only you guys can do. And if we need that link again, there it is. There it is. And I'm really hoping to see that other places. You know, it would be really cool to see a park online in somebody else's video that had one of my pieces in it. That would be awesome. But there's going to be more pieces added to the workshop. That's a goal of mine. The haunted house has to go, and like I said, maybe tomorrow morning we'll start something brand new. So until then, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click that button, and don't forget to follow and subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. Oh, and like and share. And I will see you next time.